Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, LC Muscles here with a brand new video tonight. We got the NHL second round of preview. Tonight was the last night of the first round, so we are now getting into the NHL second round. It will be starting on Thursday night, from what I saw. So let me go ahead and double check. Oh, it actually starts on Wednesday with the Western Conference games. So right now I'm going to go and preview each of the second round series and go into what series I got right and wrong and how these series will turn out. Because for the first round series, I got the Penguins right, the Rangers, the Senators, the Anaheim Ducks, and wow, only got half of them right. Wow, I'm surprised. The problem was though, no one saw. I think the Capitals though was probably a tough. It was tough to go against the Capitals, but I thought Toronto was going to give them a shot. They gave them a great series, which I was very surprised about. But I thought Washington was going to choke again in the playoffs, but surprisingly, it took overtime to win most of their games. So what can you really say about there? I'll tell that series in a little bit. The biggest surprise out of all of them is the Nashville Predators and the Nashville Predators pretty much and the St. Louis Blues completely dominating the Wild and the Blackhawks to move on. It's gonna be a great series, that's for sure. It's gonna be great. A great series for all these series will be pretty good, and let's see how each of them come out. So I'm gonna start off with previewing the Western Conference series first. Starting out with the St. Louis Blues and the Nashville Predators. And this is going to be a pretty good series. Both have been having great goaltending with Jake Allen and Pekka Rinne absolutely dominating in the NHL right now. Pekka Rinne had a great series against Chicago, and Jake Allen had a great series against the Minnesota Wild. This series is going to become pretty much who scores the first goal of the game. Pretty much most of these games I think will be around 1-0 scores, like 2-1 maybe. But there really won't be much scoring in this series. It's going to take a lot to get past Pekka Rinne and Jake Allen. It's going to be two tough goaltenders going against each other in this round. This is pretty much a close call. I think this is going to be a 7-game series. And I think that the Blues will have the more experience than the Predators will. If the Predators win this series, I wouldn't be surprised. But I gotta go with pretty much. You know what? Screw it. I'm going with the Predators. I'm taking the Nashville Predators in 7. Why? I think Pekka Rinne is going to play a lot better than Jake Allen. Pekka Rinne has only allowed 3 goals in 4 games, which is insane. 3 goals in 4 games, that is unheard of. He is the hottest goaltender going in the series. The Nashville Predators offense is going to be very strong, and it'll be tough for them to really be beat. Even though St. Louis does have home field advantage, this will be a pretty good series. I think that the Predators will move on, though. And, yeah, I just think the Predators will move on. Then you have the Anaheim Ducks versus the Edmonton Oilers. Anaheim also swept in the first round. Edmonton got lucky getting past San Jose, and San Jose in Game 6. This is going to be a pretty good series. It will definitely be tough for the Edmonton Oilers because the Ducks do have home field advantage. The Ducks have been playing very well, and it's going to be tough for the Ducks to really lose this series. I got to go with Anaheim, though. I think they're the stronger team right now. I think they're one of the strongest team, other than the Predators, the strongest team out of the entire playoffs. So I got to go with the Ducks. I think the Ducks are just a little bit better than Edmonton Oilers, though. The Oilers will give them a good fight, but I just think in 6 games, I think Anaheim's going to take it. Then you have the Eastern Conference Series with the Ottawa Senators versus the New York Rangers. Ottawa will be the host for will be hosting the series. This is going to be a tough one, to say the least. Henrik Lundqvist has been playing very well. So has Craig Anderson. The scoring has been really good as well with both of these teams. It's going to come down to who will make the more saves, Lundqvist or Anderson, because both goalies have been playing very well. And yeah, it's going to come down to it's going to be a 7-game series, like I said. It'll probably be a 7-game series, and I think Ottawa at home, though, is just too tough to beat. I just think they're too tough right now. Ottawa getting that big win against the Boston Bruins, I think they're a little bit stronger than the Rangers, so I got to give it to Ottawa. And then finally, the Washington Capitals versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. This is going to be I don't think this will be a close series at all. I'm sorry to say, but I don't think this series will be close. The Penguins are just way too talented. The Capitals barely got past the Maple Leafs. Let's be honest. 5 out of their 6 games went to overtime. If you can't finish in regulation, it's going to be tough for you guys to really do much against the Penguins. The Penguins, for me, in my opinion, are the strongest team out of the entire playoffs. So yeah, I really don't see the Capitals getting. I really don't see the Capitals doing well against them. I see them getting 1 win in Washington, probably in Game 2, but I don't see them winning another game. I'm going with the Penguins in 5. This is not like the series last year, though. The series last year, the Capitals were a little bit more prepared. This year, though, they have not been scoring very well against the Maple Leafs, unless it was because of lucky goals or being in overtime. They've been winning in overtime. But otherwise, though, they only won 1 game in regulation. That's not saying much. That's not saying much. They won their 3 of their 4 games were won in overtime. So I just don't think they have a chance compared to the Penguins. I think the Penguins right now are getting a lot of rest. They're going to be much more prepared against the Capitals. They know the Capitals a lot more. And in the regular season series, the Penguins, I think, dominated. They lost the Penguins in the first game of the season. They did win in Washington. So that's why I think they'll get 1 win in Washington when they have 1 bad game. Yeah, I think they will do well in Washington, but I don't think they'll do well against the Penguins at home, though. They did win two big wins against the Penguins at home, but it's definitely different when it comes to the postseason compared to the regular season. It's going to be much different. I'm picking the Penguins at 5. I just don't see the Capitals really doing much in this round. So yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. I got the Penguins and the Senators, and then I got the Ducks and the Predators in each of the conference finals. Will my predictions hold up? We'll find out. Let me know in the comments below what your predictions are for this season's series against the Penguins and Capitals, the Edmonton Oilers and Ducks, the Blues and Predators, and the Rangers and the New York Ottawa Senators. Let me know who will make it to the Final Four, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later and stay awesome. Have a great night.